Okay, you angry, saucy Muppet handlers, how's it going? It is your friendly neighborhood Kamikalo Z coming at you live via recording from Arizona. Just, having a much better day today. Much better day. It could be that I got a full night of rest last night. It could be that I have zero meetings scheduled for the day. It could be that I killed a scorpion last night with my bare hands. Like, you should see them. They're made out of bear for my hands. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but sleep is a huge impact and a huge factor in my enthusiasm and positivity levels. Without sleep, I'm doing everything as uh, low tier as I can. Just whatever will get it off my plate. That's tends to be how I work. So I am easier to anger, slower to calm down, and just less happy. Um, and Yeah, but I'm doing okay now. I have a couple of physical groans, gripes. I almost said gropes. There's a reason why you can't see my hands right now. One is, I did leg day a couple days ago, but I didn't like warm up to it like I did the rest of my body. So today, my legs, my um, hamstrings, and my glutes are just super sore. I would say my ass is sore, right? But but the I could give off different implications. So yeah, today it feels like two pieces of rusted metal are scraping across each other in what's supposed to be a well lubricated machine, but like my muscles are just angry. So like standing up and walking is just like limping around and dealing with pain. On top of that, I have I have very dry feet, and I'm sure that the constant weight of my body pushing down on them doesn't help either. But um, I have to, because I have very dry feet, I often get a lot of dead skin and stuff, and I have to uh, get rid of that. And I have some like files and stuff that do that. But something that happens from time to time, which is not fun, is that the calluses on the bottom of my feet, because of the dryness, will crack and split open. It's why I typically get it on like the opposite side than the ball of my foot, right beneath on the pad beneath the pinky toe, right there on the edge of the foot. That's typically where it splits open, and it's painful because like you sweat, and sweat is typically filled with electrolytes, which is sodium, and if you put sodium into an open wound, it hurts. However, the one I got last night is on my heel. I've never had one on my heel before, but it runs right up along the Achilles tendon. So um, I had to find a bandage and some neosporin to get that covered up and healing. So despite walking around limping because of my muscle soreness, I'm also limping because of a split callus on my heel. Um, so yeah, a little bit sore today, but because I'm well rested, it's okay. I've got lots of energy to do things, so why not? I just got done recording I think it's the third teaching video for those that want to learn how to do software testing. Um, and it's currently processing. It's likely that this video will get done processing and uploaded before the other one does, despite doing that one first. Yesterday's video was cut off because of memory storage on my phone. I don't know what's going on with my phone, but it keeps running out of storage despite me not adding stuff to it. Like I'll do a recording, and then after it uploads, I'll delete the recording. But there's still a bunch of data that's left over from it. Like it's not fully deleting. And then when I go into my system settings on my Samsung phone here, I have an S8. I'll go through the storage options and clear out cache and memory and all that stuff, and then I'll restart my phone, and still the data, the storage is just gone. So yesterday I deleted 14 gigs of music that I haven't listened to in over a year. So heaven forbid that I get the urge all of a sudden to listen to Brian Regan, because I won't be able to do that from the storage on my phone. I'll have to do it like everyone else through like Spotify or something. Actually, I think I have a Spotify Pro membership. I should probably cancel that since I'm not really using it anymore. Anyway, so I was talking about a game that I've been playing called Raft. It's a lot of fun. It actually really angered me last night, because when you die in the game, playing normal or hard mode, when you die, you lose everything on your person, like everything. There's no way to go back and reclaim it if you find your body. And if you happen to have important critical things on you, you are in a terrible spot. And that happened to me last night. I got to the kind of end game and I died, and I couldn't believe it. I searched for ways to cheat, to open command line and console, because the game saves just before you die, and so you can load in for like a split second before you die, over and over and over again. And I was hoping to find a way to put it into a debug mode or a peaceful mode so that I wouldn't die and lose all this critical stuff, because it really is at the end of the game. Couldn't figure it out, and I rage quit the game, and for the rest of the evening worked on household things instead of video games. And then this morning I woke up, jumped back on the game before getting to work, and I found out that I was like 10 minutes from the literal end of the game. Like they're in early access, which means the game isn't done, and once you get 10 minutes later into the game, it says update required, stand by for release of chapter 2. And typically in these games, when they do a chapter release, they delete your old saves, or your old saves become corrupted because the way that they're storing them happens to be different than the new version of the game's ability to read it. And so you end up having to start over anyway. So that also kind of made me mad that I've been putting all this time into the game and forgot that it was early access. There is no end game. Anyway, but it was a good, despite rage quitting and being so angry, it was good to come back and find something to make me want to come back and play it, because you never want to play stuff that makes you stressed, at least the kind of stress that narrows your perspective. Like lifting weights, that's stressful. Exercising is stressful, but it's a good kind of stress. So yeah, I'm looking to play it once chapter 2 comes out. Hopefully I don't spend a year and a half between playthroughs. I figured out what the animation style looks like. It looks like The Long Dark quite a bit. And so if you ever played The Long Dark, it's very similar to that. Anyway, yeah, maybe I'll even start up a new game and see how quickly I can get through it to speedrun it. Maybe I can figure out the math behind the randomness of map coordinates. Who knows? Anyway, I'm having a good day. I didn't really dream last night. Fell asleep kind of on time, maybe 10 minutes late. Woke up a couple minutes before my alarm, and that was fine. But I'm feeling much more rested than I was yesterday. And yeah, kind of getting ready for Texas. I was able to connect a external camera that's been having connectivity issues. It still has some spotty issues, but it's not nearly as bad as it was before. And I was able to do some organizing in the kitchen. I had a bunch of boxes and bins with a bunch of food and stuff in it, and I just didn't know where to put it, and I've been slowly figuring out where to put things and organize things. So today's a bit of a day of chores and well, work stuff. I don't have any meetings, so it's mostly going to be documentation review and technology research. And that, if you've ever done that before, you know that it's long and offers almost little to no value. So that's kind of what my day's looking like. I hope you are having a great day. I hope you're having a wonderful time in isolation and quarantine. I hope you find reasons and ways to keep yourself entertained and your mental state is happy and healthy. And I advise you to not scream at random people that run by because they could be cops and they could come after you. Anyway, just random thoughts by your friendly neighborhood Kamikalo Z. Kenny. And for now, I'm signing off. You guys take care. Love you. We'll see you.